You are aware of the activities of terrorists in this country. You are aware of persons who have been negotiating with terrorists without the brief of government. And they see these terrorists all the time. You are aware of those who found themselves in the same agitation Nnamdi Kanu was involved in. Today, everybody is free, walking freely on the street. Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. The Igbo president, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, has called for him to be handed over to him. Sam Bazulike, before he passed on, he also called for the boy to be released to him. A lot of people have spoken during Buhari. But President Buhari, due to ancient hatred, decided to keep him and castrate him. Recently, the 5 governors came together for the first time after a long time to call for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. I don't know what he did that he should still be there when others are out of prison, out of detention. He merely agitated like others. They had to hijack him in Kenya and brought him here. But the truth still remains that ever since he has been in there, he has denounced all the insecurities, activities that were imported into the Southeast just to make that place uncomfortable. And little thing, it will be tagged to his IPOB. When the prison was attacked, they said it was IPOB. We came first to say no, because all the names involved in those activities at that time were not from that part of the country. So what happened? They had to start recruiting locals, urchins, people without education, without skill. They are now the one doing the operation for them. And then Nnamdi Kanu has said severally in court that, look, that he has no hand even in this. On Mondays in the East, there's no activity. So we are calling for the president to release him. But if you don't want to release him, bring him to Ego Square. Let's use him for barbecue. Let his enemies come and eat from it so that we can close this chapter. There is no reason why Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison or in detention. See, first of all, I will not respond to the first one in detail because of the source you are quoting. You see, there are people that will talk in this country, I don't waste my time talking about them. The basis is because Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. There are other freedom fighters in Nigeria who were involved in even worse things, but are free today. Nnamdi Kanu was to be killed in his home. When he was on bail, he escaped. And that was the point the Supreme Court mentioned, that he did not join bail. Even his rendition is illegal and unconstitutional. So, if everybody that have been involved in the past are free on the streets, even Nigerians who meet terrorists on a daily basis claiming to negotiate with them for some governments are free. And you don't term those people terrorists. Why are you calling Nnamdi Kanu terrorists? Has he met any terrorists? You see, Nigeria is a society that things don't go the same way. Different strokes for different people. Nnamdi Kanu's case, I have said it. It was that ancient hatred by Buhari against the people of the Igbos, I'm not saying it because I'm Igbo. If it had affected other tribes, I would say it. And I'm not ashamed of saying it. President Buhari had ancient hatred against the Igbos. And that was why he incarcerated him. Others were free. Now we have another president who can see things better than President Buhari. And that's why we are calling on him to look at the issue passionately. And there's no basis for him to be there. For how many years? 4 or 5 years? And the trial is not going on. And who is who in the Southeast has come to plead for him, even during President Buhari? He was just smiling it off. We don't bother about him. We knew his position. But we have a new president. That's why we're saying he should be released. And if you don't want to release him, I added, if you don't want to release him, let's use him as barbecue in Ego Square. Let his haters come and take a pinch of his meat so that we can close that chapter perpetually.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and then good evening. Depending on wherever you are watching us from. Here is another show of politics on the street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Now, Simon Ekpa and the popular barrister, Dan, has come out to allege, has come out to say that Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison just because of the hatred Tinubu has for the Igbos, and that is why Nnamdi Kanu has not been released. Now, because let's see that Mercy Allah leader has been released, Sunday Igboho has been released, so many persons have been released. Now, do you think that is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu has not been released? Because of the ancient hatred they have for the Igbos, that is why Nnamdi Kanu has not been released.
Yes, thank you so much. It's part of the thing. You know that Igbos and Nigeria, they are not one. From the beginning of this, Nigeria have independence. What caused fight between Igbos and Nigeria because of what? Not agree the same thing. The mentality is very different and religion is very different. And Nigerians didn't like Igbo because of what? It's not by nature, it's by our colonial master with them. They know what Igbo people can do.
They know what Igbo people can do.
Yes, they know what Igbo people can do. You know that Britain, where they are eating, what they are making, whatever they are making, this world is what? From Igbo land, that is Biafra land. If Igbo man have the opportunity or have the time to rule as a president of Nigeria, you will see that what is Britain is gaining in Nigeria, they will do what? They will cut it off.
Is that why they are still making sure that is that why they are making sure that one Nigeria is still working?
Yes, that's what is the hope. The mathematics, the plan of British people. That's what is working in Nigeria here. Let me tell you one thing. Before I go to Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa and the lawyer, listen, British government, they brought P2B to deceive Nigerians and to deceive Igbos, not focus for the agitation of Biafra. They know that P2B cannot win the election because when the P2B win the election, what is their gain in Nigeria? P2B will cut it off because P2B is still Igbo man, is a Biafra man. They want to say, okay, come and test. Know how the thing is. But what is going on? I will not say it's because of Nigeria hates Igbos, make them not want to release Nnamdi Kanu. The what causes that, listen, Nnamdi Kanu is a threat to Nigeria government.
It's a threat?
Yes, to Nigeria government. One person is a big threat to Nigeria government. You know why?
Why?
what this guy is requesting for Nigerian hand and the British hand is very difficult to them to release.
Wait, is it the division of Nigeria? Is it in the hands of British?
Yes. Yes.
How? Can you explain to us?
Okay. What you know British is doing is gambling and what? And education. The resources they are using, they are using is from Biafra land and Africa land. And this Nnamdi Kanu come out and open people's eyes. Nnamdi Kanu come out and open people's eyes. See what the British people is doing in Nigeria. And British people see Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of British. You know?
Yes, he is.
You know the in and out about those people. They are the people that set the trap, the way they will take kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. And after everything, they tell what? Now you tell me that British will keep quiet for Nigeria government to release Nnamdi Kanu. It can't happen. Because when you release Nnamdi Kanu, what is that man is fighting for? You already give her the thing. That's why I said Nnamdi Kanu is a threat to Nigeria and the British government. They cannot release that man. The man to release is the day they will give her the flag of Biafra. And what is British is getting in Nigeria and Africa will do what? Will stop. Biafra is the light of Africa. Biafra is the light of Africa. And the Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous of Biafra. Guys, they cannot release Nnamdi Kanu anyhow. If it's the hatred or the hate Igbos.
Do they hate Igbos?
Wait.
Do they hate Igbos?
And Nigeria as a whole, I'm not calling individual. Nigeria government hates Igbos. You know why? Igbo and Nigeria fight. Because of what? When you hear somebody fight, and what that person is looking for never get it, you have the position, the power to release that. But as long as you are the power, you cannot release it. This is Nigeria government, it's not the citizen of Nigeria. The Nigeria government hates Igbos. Because when Igbo man gets to the position of that president or whatever it is, what is Nigeria citizens lacking, Igbo man would like to correct that mistake. They don't want to carry that glory, give Igbo man. Are you getting me? Okay. That is the hatred they hate. But some individual of Nigeria like Igbo people. Some individual of Nigerians like Igbo people. It's only the politicians. And those politicians still using our own brothers to against us. Like those governors, Ohanes and Igbo, and Hope Ozodimba, and some other governors. This is to use it against their people. We cannot attack Igbo man without using Igbo man, because we know ourselves more than foreigners to know us. Yoruba man cannot enter inside Igbo man without don't use Igbo man, because that Yoruba man cannot enter inside there. Hausa man cannot enter inside Igbo man without using Igbo man. And already read it. That's why a British gives them that sense. Listen, use those governors achieve what you are looking for. May glory be to God that we have a strong man we use as our leaders, as Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. The people that stand and the people we trust. You know that it's very hard Igbo man to trust somebody. But these people, we trust them. We take them as a leader, and they carry us to cross the river. What the lawyer said and Samuel Ekpa said is truth. The government of Nigeria hates Igbo man.
The government of Nigeria hates Igbo man. So now we've seen moves by some Igbo leaders, the governors and senators, to plead with Mr. President to release Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think that the president would release Nnamdi Kanu?
They generally listen. Igbo governors, at least 4, there are 5. Let me say 4. 4 cannot go and tell Mr. President to release Nnamdi Kanu.
Why?
Because they know that Nnamdi Kanu is a threat to them. If Nnamdi Kanu come out, what is their gaining in the federal government? They cannot gain it. They will just come out outside on media and say Nigeria government, Nigeria politicians release Nnamdi Kanu. That people pretenders do but worse. That's what is the governors of Southeast. This is what they are doing, and Ohanese and before election, they said that Nnamdi Kanu will die in prison. That's what the governor of Southeast said. Ohanese and said it. The top politician in the East said the same thing. Now they come out and say that they will meet the president and whatever to release Nnamdi Kanu because of the guy called Samuel Ekpa is the guy that gives them woto. Are you getting me? They know that even though if they like, they say they're supporting Nnamdi Kanu, they're not supporting Nnamdi Kanu. As far as the indigenous of Biafra, the indigenous citizens of Igbo land, we cannot listen to the governors or the Ohanese and
We cannot listen to the governors and the Ohanese.
We cannot listen to them because we know that they are failures. Because they are going to Aso Rock, collect Ghana must go, cooling van and whatever. Are you getting me? That's the place they are eating. They will not like that place to close. We, the citizens of Biafra, we are not eating for the Nigerian government. We are eating by our struggle and by grace of God.
By the grace of God.
We cannot support them. We need the real leaders. And who is the real leaders? Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa and others.
Thank you.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
That's why we said that whatever the governors and Igbo said, I myself, we cannot listen to them.
You cannot listen to them.
Yes.
Thank you for that wonderful submission. Mr. Knowledge, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse.